This is one of those super important videos that you definitely need to be watching, especially now during the bear market, because this will decide if you make it during the bull market or if you don't make it. If you sit on the sidelines and watch everyone else make 100x gains, so you definitely need to be watching all of this video. I will go through a bunch of points, almost 20 points of why this is the best time to be in crypto right now, why it actually sucks. It's really tough to be here right now for multiple reasons. I will go through all of them. And while going through all of these points, I will be talking about all the important things that you need to be watching before the upcoming bull market. This is one of those videos that just want to make sure that you don't sit on the sidelines for the upcoming bull market. I will go through all of the top points of why this is the best time to be in crypto and also the worst time, but I will also talk about all the things that you need to keep an eye on before the next bull market. So before we move on to the actual points, I want to mention some of my own personal experiences with crypto right now. You might be sitting here in crypto right now thinking like, what the hell is going on? This is all garbage. We got shit meme coins popping off everywhere. We try to short meme coins, make some money from that. And you know, the crypto space is just a bunch of scammers. It's a bunch of gamblers. It's just shit everywhere. You can't even click on any of the trending tabs. It's just, you know, it's absolutely garbage. Looking at the crypto space right now, you have the builders, they're absolutely dead silent. Oh, well, they do some marketing, but not a lot. They're mostly silent, building in silence, and they're gonna make the 1000x gains in the next bull run. Then we have the gamblers, they're throwing all of their money away to new meme coins, losing all of their money basically. We have a bunch of scammers on Twitter trying to get you to click on weird airdrop links and all of that. It's not a good time to be in crypto right now. You have a bunch of YouTubers, they just stop making videos because, well, there's not a lot of views to be made right now. It's very noticeable. In the previous bull market, you made a video, you got 5k views just talking about any topic. We try to cover a serious project providing utility. You get 100 views because nobody cares. It's just a bunch of gamblers left here. So it's a very weird place to be right now in the crypto space. But if you're here right now, I must say that you're probably going to make it in the upcoming bull market and you're probably going to make a lot of money. But you need to make sure that you do the right things, because if you sit here right now and you're thinking about leaving crypto because it's all ass, well, it is like that right now. It's really, really bad. But if you're here right now and thinking about leaving, don't leave the crypto space. Sit back, relax, watch all of these points that I'm going to go through, and you will understand and know exactly what to do in order to make it in the upcoming bull market. And you will be the one making the 100x returns. And the other people going into crypto when the bull market happens, they are going to be the ones feeding your gains. That's just how it works. If you look at the bull market, pretty much if you take like the top 40% or 50% of the gains, you know, if it peaks 60k, if we go all the way back to 30k, anyone buying within that time probably lost money. It's a lot of people. So if you look at the upward trajectory of the bull market, it's not a lot of people in the end that actually made money. Usually it's just like a top 10% or so that make money, but all of those that made a lot of money came from crypto before the bull market. Sure, there are a few outliers that maybe nailed a meme coin or maybe nailed a specific project, but those that steadily, with a high percentage of success, that make money in the bull market, they do it while being here during the bear market. So that's what we're gonna go through. I'm not gonna rant on anymore. Let's get to the point. Point number one, we have historical evidence. So all previous crypto bear markets have been followed by a bull market, leading to significant gains for those who remain invested and patient. Patience is the key right here. We're sitting here, we're researching. That's why I'm covering so many different new projects. You guys might be looking at the projects thinking like, why the hell would I care about this project right now, just providing some random utility? But I'm trying to cover projects that will actually make it in the upcoming bull run. That's why, you know, some of my videos don't get a lot of views because they're not that exciting, but it's real projects providing real utility, and that's really important. So you need the patience, you need to sit here and learn. So it's pretty obvious. Point number two, we have buy low, sell high. I mean, that's just basically what we're gonna do. This is the time where you can buy low and then sell high during the bull market. There will not be any other time where you can buy low. It's only in the bear market. So if you're waiting for the bull market to buy, that's not gonna work. But there is always high risk buying, especially in crypto. So you can buy now during the bear market and it can dip more, and projects can also die. Projects can leave the space and so on. So there is always risk. I don't want to say that anyone can buy anything in the bear market and you're going to become rich. That's not how it works. You still need to do your research and so on. But point number 2, very important. This is the only time you will be able to buy low. It will not happen during the bull market. All projects are going to be high during the bull market. This is the only time. I know some of you guys are sitting on the sidelines waiting just when is the perfect time, blah, blah, blah. The perfect time will not just randomly show up and knock on the door like, hey, this is the perfect time to buy, now you should buy. There is always risk with buying, and it's always extra scary during the bear market because the space is crap. Everyone is just bearish and scared and so on, but that's just the name of the game. That's the game you gotta level up. And when you become good at it, you're gonna make a lot of money. Number 3 here, we have time for research. Bear markets are the perfect time to research and understand different cryptocurrencies. Understanding what you're investing in is key to long-term success. Now, this makes a lot of sense. As we just said recently, basically, this is the time to do your research. This is the time to make a list of promising looking projects. It's a time to make a list of new projects. That's why I'm covering so many projects on this channel. Projects that work with Binance, other exchanges, and so on. Promising looking projects with a good, strong future, providing utility and functionality in the crypto space. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're tracking. That's what we're making lists for. So that's exactly what you need to do right now. Do a lot of research. Point number 4 here is greater market understanding. The bear market provides investors with an opportunity to understand market cycles, trends, and forces, thereby improving their future investment strategies. I think this is really, really important. If you have not been here before for another cycle, it's really important to stay here throughout the bear market. I know it's boring. There is no easy money to be made. It sucks to just sit here, feel depressed, think what the hell is wrong with the crypto space? Why am I even here? Should I go somewhere else? That's what everyone else is thinking. And for those that are just gambling away their money, it's gonna suck extra hard and they're probably gonna leave. But play it smart, stick here, get a better understanding of the cycle, and you will be making a lot of money. This is the time to sit down and analyze everything that's going on. Analyze who is leaving, why are people leaving, who is coming in, what's going on, what projects are building, what projects are disappearing, who's making videos, who's not making videos, who is running away with a bunch of money, and so on. You need to track everything and think one step ahead. Think one more time. Just don't follow the group thinking. You need to think extra hard. You need to take one step back and analyze, why is this happening? I see a lot of people just sitting here watching like, oh shit, crypto is shit right now. Everything is garbage. I don't follow anyone on Twitter. It's all ass. But if you sit here right now and you're watching the crypto world, what's happening, you need to take a step back and analyze for yourself what is happening, why is this happening, how can I make money out of this, what is going to happen in the future when the bull market comes, and how am I going to be prepared for the upcoming bull market. We're going to talk more about that here real soon, but it's super important. Take this opportunity. This cycle is a cycle for you to learn. This bear market is here for you to learn and make money in the upcoming bull market. Don't just sit here and wait for the bull market, because when the bull market arrives, it's gonna be too late. Okay, we have number 5. Adoption continues to grow. Despite bear markets, the adoption of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology continues to grow worldwide. This increases the potential value of these technologies long term. I have a perfect example for this right here. The crypto world is a bunch of normies coming in, dumping a bunch of cash. It goes parabolic, people cashes out, all the normies leave, they go play football or whatever. They don't like crypto anymore, and then after like 3 years they forget about it, it pumps and they come back in, dump a bunch of cash. That's what happens. But in a worldwide sense, we have adoption of crypto happening no matter if it's a bull market or a bear market. There's a perfect example. We have countries where people need cryptocurrencies to operate their businesses because the countries are corrupt, meaning they need cryptocurrencies in order to do their business. They adopt new cryptocurrencies that perform well. People use them for actual transactions in order to do business and so on. So the adoption of cryptocurrencies is happening no matter what. And in a bear market, it's actually extra easy to see exactly what's going on and where it's going on, because a lot of the noise is gone from all of the NFT hype, from all of the new cryptocurrencies or tokens hype. Now you will see more easily what is going on and where the real utility is. We have exchanges, we have swaps, we have trading, those provide utility, but then we also have cryptocurrencies, stable coins, and so on, providing utility in a way different way. They're providing stable currencies for people living in countries where their own currency is not stable. So it's a way different utility from all the gambling we're seeing everywhere. Number 6 here, we have long-term investing over short-term speculation. So the bear market will, in a hard way, teach you that you cannot just throw money in crypto and make a bunch of money only in the uptrend of the bull market, not even in the peak of the bull market, because that's when you can lose the most amount of money, but in the actual uptrend. So just a small time frame when the bull market is going parabolic, everything is growing, you throw money at anything, it grows. But at the peak, it just goes down, and then during the downtrend, a long, slow downtrend, you cannot just throw money at anything. You need to do your research and so on. So bear markets emphasize the importance of viewing cryptocurrencies as a long-term investment rather than a quick way to make money. But I need to add that you need to do a lot of research, because you can still hold a long-term project all the way down to zero. So you still need a lot of strategy and you still need to do a lot of research. But the bear market really goes to show that the projects that provide real utility, that keep on working, that keep on building, they will be more like long-term investments that can really go parabolic. Number 7 here, we have the evolution of regulations. During bear markets, governance and regulators often start making moves to regulate the market. Such regulations could make the market more stable and safer for investors in the long run. Now, I don't know about safer, because so far they've been pretty shit, but they definitely do make the market a bit more stable. I believe so, because when regulation comes in, well, it could ruin crypto, but it could also start integrate the real world with crypto. And that's where we will have a more stable crypto. And I believe as more people enter crypto, as it's being a little bit more regulated, we will have a more stable uptrend actually. So when more people come in, it's not that I'm just not looking for, I don't like too much volatility. Some volatility is good, but what I like to see is a stable long-term uptrend, and we're gonna see that in the global market cap of crypto in general as the adoption of crypto happens worldwide and more people use crypto. Okay, we have point number 8 here, building a solid foundation. Bear markets are when many successful projects take the time to build solid fundamentals, improve their technology, and expand their community. I think this is really important here. We have a great example. I've been talking about PawnSwap for a really long while. It's a project I've invested in personally, and it's a project that is heavily focused on building their platform, on building their features now during the bear market. And when the bull market happens, that's when they're gonna have higher efficiency when doing marketing and all of that. But they're working really hard. They're building, focusing mainly on building. I've been talking to the people over at PawnSwap, and they're focusing really hard on building. If I talk to them, they only talk about building. People watching my videos are worried. They want to see when is marketing happening and so on. I send this to the guys over at PawnSwap, and they answer at, right now we only focus at building, and when marketing comes, that's when we're gonna market, and we're gonna market really hard. But right now it's time for building, providing utility, providing a product and functionality that people want in the crypto space. So this is the time where real projects, I think you need to really focus on that, real projects, or focusing on building a real project and a real product. You have meme projects, you have other projects that are just, more like scams, projects that promise a lot, they do a lot of marketing, maybe they try to be an exchange, maybe they try to be a swap or similar, because in the end they don't manage to deliver a real product. In the bear market, you will really easily be able to see which projects are gonna make it and which are not gonna make it. You have projects that are focused on marketing right now because they want to make their investors happy, but the investors will not be happy when they run out of marketing funds because we're in the middle of a bear market. The projects that will succeed are the projects that are focusing 100% on building right now, and then they will market when the time comes. We have number 9, the elimination of weak projects. Bear markets often eliminate projects with weaker fundamentals, leaving the space with stronger, more robust technologies. This is really important, especially the technologies part, because the better technology will win in the end, and the bear market is really good at getting rid of the old crap and putting in the new. Just look at previous bull markets, we can see this exact thing happen. We have old projects, they peak during the bull market, and in the bear market everyone just loses interest, and in the next bull market they don't even peak. They're just way behind, they're not developing new projects, new tech and so on, so they just die out. We have number 10, the arrival of institutional investments. More and more traditional financial institutions are beginning to enter the crypto market. Their involvement will likely bring more stability and growth. So this, during a bear market, is the time for utility and real projects to shine. And this is also the time for institutional investments and bigger investments to arrive in the space, not only because prices are lower, but because the focus is more on utility and providing value in the space, meaning more serious and bigger investors will be entering the space, and they will be getting their positions right now or soon before the next bull run. We've got number 11 now on why this is the best time to be in crypto, and for number 11 we're talking about blockchain technology and, well, innovations in blockchain in general. So when innovation happens, it happens both during the bull market and during the bear market, but most likely in the bear market. That's when innovation happens, and that is what will trigger a future bull run, or, well, a bull market. So in this case, the best thing that you can do is research as much as possible during the bear market, and you will find new groundbreaking technologies that basically makes all of the previous tech irrelevant. You will have new liquidity mechanisms, new ways of trading, and much more. If you find all of those, and that's basically what we're doing in this channel, by covering new projects, that's how we find the promising looking projects with new innovation. We save them in a list, and then we look at the projects that seem to perform the best, and that is how we know which will grow really well in the upcoming bull market. So this is the time for innovation, and this is actually when it's the easiest to see and follow innovation, because a lot of projects are not advertising as much during the bear market, so it's easier to track real progress, because advertisement is not equal to progress, and advertisement is not equal to innovation. A lot of projects make it look like advertising and having the price go up of a token is equal to innovation, but that's just a pump and dump basically, and that's not what we're looking for. Real innovation, real utility, real growth of value, that is what we're looking for, and that is what we can find in the bear market. Set ourselves up for the bull run and make a lot of money. Number 12, we have staking and passive income. We all know it's something in crypto, but we also know it's really hard to make money with it in crypto, because most likely if you find an asset that you can stake for a lot of percentage, well, we have seen similar results of this, they go down in value and sometimes even crash. But if you already are in the crash, so to say, in the bear market, then you can find assets that you can stake for 10, 15, 20%, sometimes even more. And then you can farm that by staking, or even farming liquidity with the new liquidity methods that are now being developed without impermanent loss and so on. And you can not only be here for the growth of the token, but you will also be here for the staking rewards and so on, with a smaller risk of it all going downhill, because let's say you started staking at the peak of the last bull run, you would still be down a whole lot because everything has gone down. And even if you're getting staking rewards, it will not really help that much. You would still be down a whole lot. But if you were investing and staking and so on now in the bear market, you would not only get the staking rewards, but most likely the project heading into the bull run would also do well. But this will only work if you do your own research and have listened to all that we have already covered, because you need to follow the steps of a successful project before actually staking, or well, it could just go down as well, together with your staking rewards. Number 13 here, we have direct advice for this bear market. This is kind of the growth of DeFi, complete decentralized finance. It's starting to peak really hard because people are getting scared of exchanges due to regulations and more. We have had very bad situations with FTX and so on, and people are starting to see the light in DeFi or decentralized applications and finance. And I think this is the time for them to grow really fast. And the next bull run could be entirely decentralized. They just need to manage the on-ramps and off-ramps and all of that. Once that is done, we're going to see a really strong bull market for completely decentralized applications. It's going to be really exciting, but this is really important because we're not only talking about specific projects or tokens or similar. This is a global movement of people getting shit tired of all the bullshit going around in the world. So they want complete decentralization and trustlessness in the projects and in their finance. Number 14, we have greater market efficiency. And what I mean with this is that as shit leaves during the bear market and weak hands leave, more of the serious stuff is left, and more of the serious stuff is more efficient because it's better developed, and the people that are in it are usually a bit more stable and don't just jump around spamming everything. You know, they're more here for the big investments, the big money, the big real projects, and they don't care as much about meme. And they're here for utility, functionality, and the development of crypto. Number 15, we have investing in infrastructure. This kind of ties together all that we have already said. But basically, as the crypto world is developing, they need highways, they need train tracks and everything, just connecting it all together. They need transportation hubs. We've talked about this in other videos, but they need a network connecting it all together, and investing in that network could be one of the best ways to make really high returns in the upcoming bull run. That is what we have seen with layer zeros. We have seen with layer ones in the previous bull run, and the infrastructure of the entire crypto network is a really solid plan when it comes to investing, because it is the backbone of crypto and it doesn't care about memes. It only cares about utility, features, functioning, and then everything being built on top of that. So if we want crypto, we need the infrastructure to be good. So if we can research the infrastructure, learn how it works, find good projects, we can look at Binance Labs and much more to find really promising looking projects when it comes to this. But if you do your own research, you will find really good projects. And they might not be as flashy, but that is actually a good thing because they will not advertise or do anything like that. But let's say a project that is about to go viral is built on a platform that uses a specific type of infrastructure, then if that project goes viral, goes absolutely parabolic, then that infrastructure is going to be used heavily and most likely will go viral as well. For example, a token on a blockchain. So let's say Pepe was on another blockchain, Solana, AVAX, anything like that, then that blockchain would actually peak a bit from that as well. And that is how you can get smaller infrastructure-based projects to explode. Moving on to number 16, we have risk management. The bear market is a good teacher. It teaches everyone about risk management because when you are in the bull market, you don't really know what's going on. It's absolutely crazy. Everything is blowing up. You try your best to make as much money as possible, but believe me or not, I've had a lot of people message me. They made so much money in the bull market, but they didn't cash out and have, they ride it all the way back down. It's absolutely terrible. But it's what happens. I've seen people make life-changing amount of money that they could retire from and then ride it all the way down. It's scary, it's not good, so risk management really important. Not only for not losing money, for when taking profits and much more. It's just you need to manage your risk to reward ratios. You need to have exit plans, both from making profits, but also if it does not go as planned, you need to be exiting projects and have limit. You can set up a limit. If you have a project, there is a resistance. You can say if it breaks down through this resistance, you just leave. You don't think about it twice, because once you are in the moment, your emotions will take over and you will make bad decisions. It's just what happens. I'm human too. I make mistakes like this as well. It happens, but you learn from the mistakes. You set up a plan and you don't redo those mistakes. For those of you that lost your money that you could have retired from, super sorry to hear about that. I know it sucks, but you have learned your lessons now, and for the next time you will cash out when you make a lot of money. Number 17, bear markets give you time because they are more chill. They're not as intense. You will have time to research projects. You will have time to, well, develop yourself, get a good schedule, take care of yourself and much more. And you will set yourself up for success with all the research and giving yourself time. Maybe you can build other income streams while you're doing it, and you will set yourself up for success. It's actually something that is really important. I see a lot of people in crypto that don't really have any money to invest. So you cannot make any money from crypto unless you work in crypto as a job, but you cannot make any money investing in crypto if you don't have money to invest. So if you're running around with $1,000 believing that you're going to make it big in crypto, it's not going to happen. You need way more money, because if you try to turn $1,000 into $1 million, most likely you will lose that $1,000 because you will be playing with too much risk. As we talked about here just a moment ago, risk management really important. You don't want to end up losing all of your money, so make sure you have a solid strategy. So for point number 18, I have put greater market maturity, meaning as the crypto market is developing, it's going to be less volatile. You might think this is bad because Bitcoin might not give the same returns, but we are not only looking at Bitcoin. If you guys know from watching my previous videos, I cover a lot of altcoins and similar. I cover the ways that are best to make money, the ways that I try to make money, and the ways that I make money. So I cover most of all the projects. I don't invest in all of them, but I track them. So if I find an interesting project, I cover it on the channel and so on. Looking at point number 18 here with greater market maturity, each cycle, including bear markets, contributes to the overall maturity of the cryptocurrency market, making it more robust as an investment vehicle. Basically, every new cycle, it reduces your chance of losing all your money and increases the chance of there being good projects with real utility. Because let's jump back 10 years ago, 5 years ago, making it in crypto was a lot easier. You could just make a new layer 1 or similar, boom, there you go, some marketing, off you went. Today you need to provide real utility. You are fighting against dedicated teams of very smart people making really big projects. So it's very different now. You have better and better projects as we go. It's also a little bit scary because we see bigger and bigger companies investing in these projects and they want to take profits. So we have seen with other projects like Sui and similar launching and they're not doing too well in the beginning, kind of dipping. But we have a strategy for that as well. We let projects list in the beginning, we stick with them, we find trends and trade the trends instead, but that's a video for another day. Moving on, we have number 19, building confidence. Surviving and investing in bear markets can build an investor's confidence, which can be valuable in managing future market volatility. Bear markets are really tough. It is the toughest time in investing. It is the toughest time in crypto. Well, maybe not. It could be a bit tougher during the downtrend, but now when we are here, it is tough for everyone involved in crypto, projects, investors, everything. It's a lot tougher. So if you can learn to survive now, not lose money, if you can learn to be here now, trade, not trade, survive, have whatever tactic you need in order to not lose money, you will 100% chance make it in the bull market if you put in the effort. So this is the perfect opportunity. Don't just sit back, relax, sit down, work hard every day, trade, do your strategy, execute your strategy. Even if you're in a bear market, If it works now, it's gonna work 10 times better during the bull market, and you will succeed and you will make it. Number 20 here, I just want to say that every time we have had a tough bear market, it has always been followed up by a bull market. So most likely it's gonna happen again. It is never 100% guaranteed, but there is a very big chance because it is a big sector. There is big money here. There are big companies here and they are developing new products that the world want. And as long as that is happening, we are awaiting the next bull market. I'm gonna summarize the video with 2 things. Patience, hard work. If you got those 2 things, you will make it in the next bull run. Now that's it. Hope you guys make massive gains in the upcoming bull run. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.